All right, welcome, guys. This is Breakfast with the Brand. I am your host, Junior Frederick, and you are now tuned into the number one podcast in the world for entrepreneurs and leaders who want to go from bland to industry leading brand. Guys, listen, today, I think phenomenal might be an understatement. Phenomenal might be an understatement. But you already know, before we dive in, we need you to do three things. Number one, put some flames in the chat. Number two, let us know where you're listening in from. I have with me the king of branding himself, Mr. Shan Raiz. So, Shan, when you're ready, let's come out.
Hey, hey,
Morning.
hey, hey, hey. What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. What's up?
Okay, phenomenal, phenomenal. So, listen, we are live and in person, right? So, we're at the B2B business to brand mastermind. This is officially the first day, but we did something so phenomenal yesterday. It's unbelievable, right? So, everybody was fed so well, right, that they're coming in now, right? But I promise you, the ladies who presented last night was absolutely phenomenal. We got so much footage, so many headshots. It was absolutely amazing. I'm just happy to be in the building and to be able to facilitate this professional gathering of entrepreneurs and phenomenal leaders. That's what we're doing today.
Very nice. Very nice. And where are we located? Where are you calling from?
Oh, Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach. Sun and fun and sand with the brand, like we said, like we've been saying. And it's phenomenal. Yesterday was a little bit of rain, but it is absolutely gorgeous today.
Yes, sir. I mean, me being from the Caribbean, I was literally telling somebody the other day. She tried to tell me that she was gonna do something in the fall. And I said, fall?
Okay.
We don't have fall over here.
You don't even know what fall is, right?
I don't know what that is. I said, is that somewhere around November or something like that? She said, yeah. But we have a little bit of rain, a little bit of shine. But I'm saying all of this to say that sometimes it does rain in paradise. So if you have
Oh
a little
yeah.
rain,
Oh
it's
yeah.
fine, right?
Oh yeah. But I would beg to argue that Saint Saint Lucia has nothing on Myrtle Beach.
Okay. Okay.
We might
Wow.
we might not we might not grow the mangoes, brother. We might not grow the mangoes, but I'm just saying. I'm
Well,
just saying, if I took you outside right now to the other side of this piece and you was able to look at the pool and then the water and the sand after the pool, I don't know. You'd be hard pressed. You might want to stick
well,
around.
well, well. I don't doubt that, but I'll just say this, right? We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see because I already
Yeah,
know. I already know what we have. I
brother.
already
Let me
know what
tell
we
you,
have.
it's been absolutely phenomenal. Tracy, why don't you wave to the people?
Hey
Yeah,
guys, Tracy's okay. I see.
we
I
got some
see
more
over there.
people over here. Come on over here. Come on over
Yeah,
here.
bring everybody up.
Come on over
It's
here.
so
We got some
amazing.
early risers. Yes, that's
Okay, is
Jack.
that Jackie?
Jackie Thompson.
Okay.
Come on, come on, Amor. Come
Yeah,
on over
yeah.
here. It's okay. It's okay. The screen don't bite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
It's amazing
we're
because
live and
yeah, they're
some
always
more, and we
on.
got more people
Yeah,
coming. We got more people coming. We
yeah.
had a phenomenal experience after yesterday. We settled up and regrouped over at the Airbnb. Chef Shea Butter, absolutely. How was the food? Yeah, yeah. It's like she flew in the experience
That's right.
from
That's right.
three different regions, right? So if you guys are looking for catering, like look no further. She is the one, not the two, but the one. And we're
Definitely.
doing the same thing tonight. We're doing the same thing tonight. If you were unable to make it to this one, you will not want to miss the next one. I'm just gonna put that out there, like right now. You do not want to miss the next business to brand Myrtle Beach Mastermind. Get in there early. Keep your seats early because we are limited in capacity. We are not taking 100 people. So it's smaller than that. Let's grow.
That's right. I know a little bit about Chef Shay, and I know what she does is she she does this unique thing where she combines different cultures using
Mm-hmm.
using food.
Mm-hmm.
So I can only imagine what that experience would have been like.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yes, yes. So we're about to go to a short break in 30 seconds. But guys, if you're listening, keep putting it in the chat. Put some flames. When we come back, we'll be talking a little bit about branding, positioning, and a little more about the mastermind or what we're about to experience this morning. Let's go.
Let's grow. 5W framework. If you want to take your money to the next level, you got to reevaluate some things. It's not doing something different, it's doing something better. So the first W, who? Simple. Who do you do what you do for? What do you really do? Where do you do it? When do you do it for your ideal client in their lifetime? For God's sakes, why do you do what you do, man? Who are your three top competitors? That's a real question. Who are your three top competitors? Promise you, they're not who you think they are. They're probably somebody that you like and love. That's cool. It's good. Dig into what they do. When you change you, when you put you into their equation, the whole system is different. The very top earners, I don't care what their denomination is, what their religion is, what their culture is, what their demographic is. They making your money. Some people on TikTok, I said man, woman, or child. There's 8-year billionaires on TikTok. See what they doing and duplicate the model.
All right, guys, welcome back. This is Breakfast with the Brand. I'm your host, and of course, we are coming to you live from Myrtle Beach. So, Sean, let's jump back on. I think some people wanna hear a little bit about the experience.
Oh man. Well, let them know that they can ask a question, right? Specifically. Let them know that they can
Okay.
ask a question. You know, when it comes to the experience, guys, like I said yesterday, everybody who went through speaking like a leader and were certified were able to get on the stage. We actually had a couple of visitors and let them get on the stage so they could grab their footage. Footage, professional headshots as shot by Mr. B, right? Gold fingers, right? Mr. B shot headshots yesterday for more than probably 10 people, right? So you're about to see a wave. I've said this the whole entire time for the last 2 years. It's not about me, it's about we, right? So people ask all the time, like, why do you go so hard? And the thing that I'm able to make clear today and during this event is that the reason why I go so hard is because it's not about me. It's not about me positioning me. I'm already positioned. You know, somebody asked me the other day, why did you take off the red tie? And it was because I can, right? Because I can. I'm already branded. Like I'm already branded. Everybody knows the king of branding, the positioning, the profiting, the numbers, the 450 and less than 90. Everybody knows that. So I could take off the red tie. Now it's not about me positioning me. It's about me positioning the phenomenal leaders who came through the leverage and have been with us for the past 2 years and putting them in a situation where they can earn 6 figures, 7 figures.
There
That's
you
what this
go.
is about.
That's super super. I mean, in fact, for my leadership leverage members, I see we have some people. So let me do our good morning, Sean, because we didn't do that yet. So I do want to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
phenomenal morning. So I see. Unfortunately, good morning to you. I wish could you put your name in the chat and we'll send you a quick shout out.
Oh,
So good morning
they're
to
not in
you.
the building. If they're not in the building, that's painful.
Oh yeah,
It's painful because they missed out, man. We had a phenomenal turnout.
definitely.
Phenomenal turnout. So far, just Mr. B's headshots alone is $10,000 worth of value alone. That's 10K, right? So you're talking about probably during this event, there will be multiple six figures worth of value coming out of here, right? So I want everybody who doesn't happen to be in the room, doesn't happen to be waking up in Myrtle Beach right now, thinking about, getting here and what that looks like. It's a hard hit. It's a hard hit. And this is the thing I always tell people, right? People say, well, I don't have it. I'm not able to make the investment. But this is the thing. What do you think changes that? What do you really think changes that? Making the investment is what changes your ability to make further investments and future investments.
Exactly. I was literally telling a young lady yesterday the reasons why you can't do it are the same reasons why you need to do it. Yeah, the
That's
same
what
reasons why you can't do it are the same reasons why you need to do it. And it's a truth. It's a real truth, right? So let's do the others though. I see Sonia. So Sonia says hi, Junior. Sonia from the UK. Okay, phenomenal day,
okay.
Sonia.
Phenomenal morning.
Phenomenal morning. All right, welcome. Again, we have some more people on Facebook. So my Facebook people, when you put in your stuff in the chat, I would greatly appreciate if you could put your name because I really want to shout you out, but as you could see, I don't know who it is, right? Okay. Now here we go. So Jackie Thompson. So good morning from Myrtle Beach. So Jackie, I wish Jackie could come out on camera. Is Jackie in the room?
Of course.
Is it
Of
possible,
course.
Jackie? Can you show the people?
Come on. They want to see you, Jackie.
Where is she? There we
Yeah,
go.
come on. Come on.
Hey, Junior.
Speak
Hey
speak to
Jackie.
speak to the people.
How
Go
are
ahead. Tell them
you?
tell them about the event, how it's been so far.
Oh, the event has been wonderful, Junior. You don't even know what you're missing, brother.
Oh man, don't
We had
don't
a
remind me.
phenomenal time, phenomenal evening last night. I
Yes.
mean, we brought down the house, okay? Everybody got up and they spoke and they did well. I mean, it was really, really amazing. For people who say that they're afraid, forget that. That one right there sitting behind me over this shoulder.
Oh yeah. Bring her
Boy,
up. Bring her up. Is that
I'm
Tracy?
telling you,
Tracy,
come on,
come on,
Tracy.
Tracy.
Come
Come
on.
on,
Yeah,
come
no, no,
on.
no. She did. It was really, really amazing. I mean, all the women were great, but Tracy went second and she was great. Amal did get to.
Hey
There we
guys,
go.
You see?
it was a phenomenal experience, and
Yep.
it really helped me get over some of my fears. Being up there, it was kind of energizing. I didn't know that I felt that way, because I am the person that says I'm afraid. So I'm really grateful for this platform and for this opportunity to be here and to be able to explore different parts of myself that I didn't know that I actually kind of love. My eye was standing up a little bit. I
Right.
felt good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tracy, let me tell you, I think everybody here has seen you speak and you're a phenomenal speaker. Like there's
Yeah.
no
Thank
doubt.
you.
There's
I
Absolutely.
appreciate that. Thank you.
there's no doubt about it. And I know Mr. B captured the footage, so that footage will be coming out. And who do we have here? Who do we have here? Is that a mom?
Greetings of peace. Yes,
Yes.
All right, peace,
I
peace,
got to
Amal.
catch that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. How was it, Amal? How's it been so far?
yeah. It's phenomenal as usual, and it
Yeah.
was a great experience. And the amazing thing that us as from the leverage, you know, we did our speech, and it was like as we learned from the coach, right?
Yes.
But the newcomers just watching us and just grab the whole, theme of the strategy and the structure of the speech, and
Yeah, they
They
did.
were
Went
they were
like
able to just
this.
grab it, right?
They
So
kind of caught on to the
the
framework.
energy was contagious.
Absolutely.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, the energy, and they
and
were
that
people.
was the power of it, you
It
know.
was, and people came up to us afterwards, like saying that they were just so great. They were so grateful to be
Uh,
here and to watch us speak, and
Yeah.
so
wow.
that was a big deal.
That's
To me,
right.
it was a big deal. It's like, oh, okay,
Mhm.
and they said they thought that our speeches were powerful and influential to them and helped them.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, it was really, really nice. And so everything was about the speaking and the photo shoot was amazing. Mr. B, finally, I got to meet Mr. B.
Finally got to get
There
some
he
Yeah.
is. I'm looking at
pictures.
him. Yeah, it was
Get
Yeah,
those
amazing.
yeah,
pictures.
Mr. B,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
great. It was great to see. Of course, it was great to meet our coach. No
Of course.
doubt. In the flesh. And for you
Yeah.
people who don't
Our
know, these
sisters.
pictures don't do him justice. Thank you.
Not working at it.
He's running now.
Yeah, yeah. Wow,
Yeah, but
wow.
then afterwards, Shay did excellent too. We had another venue to go and eat, and the food was amazing. It was amazing. Um, really just amazing. I
Just an
can't even say
amazing
anymore.
experience.
It was
And
really
getting
a
to
good
see my
experience.
Yeah.
sisters in person.
Yes, and
Yes, yes.
that was so great. It's like a reunion because
Yeah.
for over a year, of course, we've been speaking to each other,
Every
on the Zoom, and we got to
Yes.
know each other on Zoom on a women's call. And so when we got together, and we're actually all staying together, so
There you go. There you go.
yeah,
So this is a real, it's a real community, right? This is
it
a real,
really is. You
It's
it
guys
is a
don't.
community.
You have
Yeah.
no idea for the people who are listening and watching us right now. We all came in with one thing in mind was to build our business, but this is truly a community. It's like it's sisters and brothers, and I mean, this is family. So if you need a community and a family, you need to come here. This is where you need to
Join
be.
the brand.
Come on, I mean,
Definitely.
and you'll be able to build your business and you build your family at the same time. And the thing is, you have a support system, and we all need a support system. A
Yes.
village. We need a village, and this is it right here.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. And Jackie, let me tell you, I was able to catch, thanks to Shan, I was able to catch a little bit of your speech. I
Uh
think
huh.
Shan, he showed a little bit of it, right?
Uh
And
huh.
what I saw was like you were so powerful. Like when I saw you on the stage, I was like, "Who is this?" And then when I saw it was you.
Ah.
That's
Okay.
good. That's good.
Yeah, we just put up a couple pieces and that's it. I think
Yeah.
And it
Junior
was so
might be
powerful.
okay. I think you
Yeah, I'm
might
here.
be
Can you see me?
I can
yeah.
see you.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I was saying that I saw pieces of Jackie's speech and it was very powerful. I had no
Thank
idea.
you.
Like
Thank
I wouldn't
you.
know the difference.
So he,
So it
so
was
Sean
super
might trust
professional.
me. Yes, Sean to trust me to speak in public now.
That's right. That's right.
I'm
You
just
know,
joking. I'm just
again,
joking.
again, when I say that it's not about me, it's not. It's not. I've been doing this for a nice amount of time, and the whole reason behind it was to position other people.
Right.
It
Absolutely.
wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't about the me thing, it was about the we thing and how you can empower other people with other competencies, right? So literally right here we have HR, human resources, more than 20, 30 years, more
Yeah,
than 30
yeah,
years in
yeah.
HR. Here we have more than 20 years in quality assurance pharmaceuticals. Here we have DEI computer science, right? So these are all competencies that I don't have. The competency that I have, though, is leadership and executive coaching. So helping the phenomenal ladies here grow the leadership piece helps them to help other people who struggle with human resources, quality assurance, right? And DEI. It's not a me thing, it's a we thing. And a lot of times I get a little bit of pushback like, why do you go so hard? Why are you so they don't understand the difference between assertiveness and aggression, right? And they're like, oh, you're
Yes.
aggressive, you're aggressive. I may appear to be a little bit brash and rough around the edges just because I work for other people and I'm serious about them winning. So if you take it personal, that's a problem that's yours and yours alone, because for us it's professional and it's something that's long past due, long overdue. When you're at the door and you have the competencies, what we call the 3 E's, the education, the experience, and the expertise, and you're still being locked out, blocked, boycotted from a certain level of success,
Yes.
Somebody's got to come and push the door open. And if that's going to be me, then phenomenal. Let's go.
That's right.
I'll push the door open, do what I need to do so that my people can follow me and be able to change the face of leadership, add quality to it, help people get what they need the right way, so that this is all people. This is all people services. Quality assurance is all about people. DEI, all about people. Human resources, all about people. So not just me, but we are trying to help people. And
Absolutely.
sometimes if you take what you do seriously, then you're going to be serious about it.
That's right.
That's
That's
it.
right.
That's it. And you're not going to be, so soft-spoken and so weak about it. You're going to feel very strongly about it, be passionate about it. So a lot of times people will misperceive the power of the passion for aggressiveness. And they'll be a little bit intimidated, but I promise you, you have nothing to fear from me. As a matter of fact, there's a lot that you can learn here. And when you work with me, I work for you. And I'm extremely, extremely passionate about it.
Absolutely. Can
Yes,
I add
go.
on from an HR perspective? I spoke just briefly yesterday about in my words that I use instead of the 3 E's, I use knowledge, skills, and abilities and competencies, because we have those things. Those are the words, it's HR lingo.
Yes.
But what I want to say is that for all of you who've not recognized it yet, there are gatekeepers. They make decisions to let us in or not. By making a decision to choose yourself, decide that you're going to do this for yourself, you become your gatekeeper. You decide how far you go in your
Wow.
life and in your career for you and yourself and your family. You won't lose coming here. I promise you, you will not lose. Everything you put in, you'll get back. And so we're talking initially tenfold. That's what you want to do. That's the goal.
That's right. That's right. Listen, this has been so powerful. We're about to go to a break in 60 seconds, but I wanna start from a mall and go back down to Jackie. So what is one thing that you'd like to tell everybody looking?
Well, the change is not what I came for. It's for my whole life. So the leadership and the skills and the knowledge I knew, it's life changing. It went through all the other aspects in my life.
Nice, nice.
I just want to say that the love, the determination of this community is definitely felt, the support, and it's necessary for people like me who, struggle in some ways. And I think if it wasn't for Junior, Shatasha, Sean, and my sisterhood, that I wouldn't be here today doing this. So it is very much appreciated and very much needed.
And I'd like to say that, you know, coming into the community, that's really been the best thing for me, because I'm such an extrovert. I love people, so I'm here for the people. But I'm going to tell you this, Sean, our coach, I think he cares more about our businesses than we do. He has so much passion. God bless him. He does. He has so much passion, and he's like, why? Why would you do? Listen, he's not going to let you fail. If you're looking for a home, if you're looking to grow your business, I'm telling you, this is just a place to be. There's no doubt about it. He's showing us the direction. All we have to do is follow. Really, for all the years that he struggled to get on his feet, he's just giving us the path. Come on.
Come on. Come
We're
on.
not being paid either to say this. We really mean this is from our hearts.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is from our hearts.
That's right.
Well, I want to say thank you to all three of you ladies. I wish we could stay longer. Definitely, I will not miss the next one. I promise you. This is my word to you.
Better not.
Okay.
You better be.
Yes. But thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you taking some time out to speaking to our people here today. Guys, put some flames in the chat for the lovely ladies who shared their experience with us. Thank you so much, and have a phenomenal time at the event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. All right.
I don't talk theory. I don't talk hyperbole. I don't talk opinion. Nothing I talk is anything but evidence-based.
During the G Circle retreat in Atlanta, I had the pleasure and the honor of listening to Mr. Sean Rais. He will not only impact your organization, but he will elevate your team to another level.
When you change you, when you put you into the equation, the whole system is different. I guarantee you, you got the right thing. You are the right person. If you can present yourself in the best way possible, there's no negotiation.
His energy is infectious, and I have so many takeaways from the presentation that I can't wait to get started and implement them today to see the result.
All right, guys, welcome back. This is Breakfast with the Brand, and you just heard from three phenomenal ladies who are at the Myrtle Beach event. Shan, like the lady said it, man, it's been an amazing experience. I can only imagine. I don't even want to imagine what's taking
Oh yeah,
place right now.
you're definitely missing it. You're definitely
Yeah,
missing it. Yes.
yeah, it's all right. Later will be greater. Later will be greater, man. Later will
Definitely.
be greater.
So basically,
Yeah.
what we're doing is we're setting up. We're setting up. We kick off at 9 a.m. Right, 9 a.m., 10 after 9, and I wanted some people to come in a little bit earlier to be a part of this breakfast with the brand experience because we've been doing it for so long. And I said, okay, we could play something that's pre-recorded. I just did This Is 50. I was in New York. I said we could play that. We could play a lot of different clips from different places. But I said I wanted to have people on who could actually provide a backdrop of what the experience was, right? And how transformative it's been thus far, because I promise you, we haven't even begun yet. Yesterday was the meet and greet, right? We're about to get to the meat and potatoes today. Like I haven't even given what I've got to give yet, but that's about to happen very shortly.
Wow. And you know what stood out to me was because we literally just finished speaking like a leader. It
Oh
was not
yeah,
too long ago that Tracy was giving a talk, right? Right, Tracy?
no, it
It was
wasn't.
not too long ago. It was not too long ago, and to hear like just the comments, from everybody in the room about how she's grown and how she's progressed, and it's just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. So,
Yeah, the feedback,
so
the
yeah, so to everybody,
the feedback from everybody in
uh,
the room was just that. The feedback from
exactly.
everybody in the room was that you could tell the difference. Like everybody who was certified, everybody who went through Speaking Like a Leader spoke eloquently, professionally, and excellently, right? Everybody. There was no failure, no lapse at all in consistency, professionalism, intensity, none of it. And we got the footage, right? We captured all of the footage. So there's a lot about to happen that I don't talk about. I don't tell everybody everything that I'm doing. I like to show people. This is, I like to do the show and tell as opposed to the tell and then, tell and talk about it. I don't like to talk too much about what I've got going on. I like to show it first. So this is a part of that. There's a reason why I did this. And it wasn't just to let people get on stage and then get off stage and never get on stage again. There's a wave changing. there's something coming. I've told people winter is coming. Like if you're not in the right positioning, if you're on the outside, batten down the hatches. batten down the hatches because we coming. When I say world on notice, I mean it. Like we coming. You about to see a big shift, and it's bigger than me.
That's
Always
right.
has been. Always will be.
That's right. That's right. And I could see Mr. B getting busy in the back, taking the pictures. Yeah. So listen, like, and I want to say to Tracy and to all of the ladies there, let that be confirmation for your what you always know in your heart to be true. We always talk about it, having the confidence, having the knowing, right, Sean, the knowing that you are the one, right?
Knowing, the knowing.
The
That's
knowing.
one of the main things is having faith. It's having faith. You got to have faith in yourself. You got to have faith in the people that are helping you. That you got to have faith that the problems that you went through were not meant to just be the problems that you've went through, right? There's a reason why you're going through it. It's called fortitude and faith. I was speaking to someone yesterday, someone who actually just came into the leverage, and I was explaining to her that you go through what you go through to give you merit, to give you credibility, right? To give you something to talk about. If you haven't been through anything, then you don't have anything to talk about. There's no reason for you to speak. What do they say? Children should be seen and not heard. If you don't have experiences, then you don't have anything to talk about. But once you get some experiences, once you've been through some hard turns, once you have some merit, some experience, something to talk about that somebody can learn from, now you can get a seat at the table and have meaningful conversations that lead to transformation.
Yeah, I think so far what I've heard, like, it's really beyond phenomenal.
It is. It
So
has
far what
been,
I've heard.
and it will be, and it hasn't begun yet, right? So I promise you, like the testimonials that will come, the first-hand accounts that will come. Listen, we're doing the meeting again this evening. We're doing the Airbnb. Everybody's going to eat again, but then we're doing the Roof Chris, which is a banquet meeting, business banquet meeting. So I promise you, like this is just the cusp. I have super friends coming too, right? So again, it's not just about me. I have certified 10-figure earners coming, 9-figure earners in the building, 8-figure earners on the call. So what I'm saying to you is literally, this is a huge, hundreds of millions of dollar meeting. If that doesn't convince you that it's not about me, then whatever you got going on is personal. We trying to be professional.
Sean, I could have sworn I heard you say 10 figures.
I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let you see it for yourself. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you see it for yourself.
All right, guys. You heard it. It wasn't from me. The
I'm
last
gonna
time I
let you see
checked
it for yourself. Yeah, we we
the
we're
last
gonna
time I
talk about
checked.
investments. It's about to
Yeah.
be crazy, and
Yeah, the
that's
last
today.
time I checked. The last time I checked, 10 figures was $1 billion, isn't it?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned.
Listen. I wanna. So for my people, okay. So for my people looking, like, do you have any questions? Let's see if anybody has any questions. Right. I see. Let me send some shout outs. I see Charmaine, Shatasha, the powerhouse. Is Shatasha in the room?
I'm not sure,
Not sure. Okay.
but I
She
do
may
know we
not
have
be.
the hardest working team in show business.
Very true.
That I do know.
Somebody
Everybody
might
has
be up
shown
for
up.
something.
Everybody has shown out.
That's right. So I see Sharifa. So Sharifa, phenomenal morning to you. We have Shade. Shade, phenomenal morning. Kiana. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have here? We have a few other people. Again, my Facebook users, you definitely want to put your name so I could shout you out. I see Carla Anderson. All right. Shout out to Carla. And of course, Sonia. Definitely. So I want you to put it in the chat. Just let me know what have you learned so far. I know you must have learned something. I know we have a lot of, for example, people looking that they're curious, right? So we have curious onlookers, curious about the
Oh,
community, curious about the programs, curious about the impact, curious about the people. So I just want to know from you, because I learned a lot looking at Amal, Tracy, and Jackie speak just a while ago. in that short time span. So I'm wondering from the audience, what was one thing that you took away from listening to the ladies speak? Because you know what, Shan, you know, Tracy, Amal, and Jackie, they may almost be like a not a representation, but a lot of people could sort of live vicariously through them, seeing
Yeah,
them in the room and hearing their stories. I could remember the first time I saw every single person who
that's right.
spoke, and
That's right.
the difference that they're experiencing right now, the difference in their confidence, the difference in their competence as well, and you know, just being able to get on stage and just do their thing. All right, so that's actually Coach Tight. So shout out to Coach Tight.
Hey, what's good, brother?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
All right.
nobody presented the way they showed up, right? It's an evolutionary process. Leadership development is just that. It's development. And it's still developing. Personal and professional development is an ongoing process. I always say it. Coaching is a future focused, goal and action oriented process. The people who show up sometimes don't even know what they showed up for and have no clue at all what's about to happen. Not even close. Not even close. Like I see things that other people can't see in themselves and in where we're going. There's a plan here, right? There's a plan. There's a real true to life plan, and it's not about me. It's about positioning other people to be absolutely phenomenal, to travel the world, to make 6 and 7 figures based on their own education, experience, and expertise. So, one thing that a lot of people hear me say is just that 3 E's: education, experience, and expertise. And they say, oh, if I don't have the education, if you don't have the education, you have the experience. I was speaking with someone yesterday who said that I have a PhD in mamacology.
Hmm.
Mamacology. Like I'm a
Pharmacology.
mother and I don't have the degrees. I said, well, okay, that's a phenomenal experience that you've had that you can help phenomenal women who happen to be mothers or even men who may be single fathers trying to figure out how to parent. Right? There's a niche for you. There's a pocket, there's a rocket, there's a pocket with the rocket ready to take off for your brand. It's not
Right.
about having the PhDs and the EdDs. Like, that's me. You don't have to measure yourself by what I've been able to do. Measure yourself by what you've been able to do, and I'll show you how to position that into a multiple 6, 7 figure brand.
There we go. Come on, guys. And I spot my team in the building, Shan. I see the brand team at the back. I just had
Yeah.
to. Is that Shatasha, the powerhouse? Hello, Shatasha. And I saw Jennifer move. I could have sworn I saw something red move in the background, and it looked like
So
Jennifer.
there's something red move in the background.
There you go. There you go. Okay, there she
Look,
is.
look. Now, somebody said they
All
don't
right.
like pictures, but we're gonna leave the computer just like this, so they don't
Yeah,
have no choice, right?
that's right. Yes, yes, guys. You
So
know. Uh-huh.
honestly, I always said that we have the hardest working team in show business, right? The hardest working team in show business. So, and I tell people this all the time. You train people how to treat you when they meet you, and you educate other people as to your expectation. The education of expectation. When I say the hardest working team in show business, I mean some people who we started out with are not here anymore because they were not as hardworking as they needed to be. They were not as dedicated as they needed to be. They did not stay up the extra hours, wake up the extra hours, stay late the extra hours, right? So watch this, guys. You train people how to treat you when they meet you. So if you want a nice amount of money, you can't sell yourself cheap. You can't sell yourself short. You've got to speak your reality into existence before it's a reality. So in the beginning, I did have the hardest working team in show business. Mr. B, Junior, you guys already know. And that's all that come to me through me, right? The hardest working people who come to work, pull up their sleeves, get their hands dirty, and stay until late, wake up early and show up early. Why? Because I've never spoken slack. So a lot of times people are trying to set themselves up in business and position themselves for success in their business, but they're speaking and they're accepting slack, lackadaisical, maybes, hope so. We don't accept that over here. So when someone comes and applies for something, they already know. Did you know coming in what to expect? I'm just being serious. Like, did you know what to expect? Yeah. She's been around, so she knows what to expect. Right? When I work with someone, we're not small ticket, we're high ticket. Right? And I'm coaching you guys that are watching me who are wondering why your money isn't figuring out the right way, why you don't have a team, or the team that you have is sleeping on you and not doing the work that they need to do. Right? So I want you to think about being who you need to be, stating what you need to state, expecting what you need to expect, and educating who you need to educate, how you need to educate them before they come to you, so they don't waste your time, waste your money, and make you mad. My team has been phenomenal. Everybody in the building that's working, this whole event has been absolutely phenomenal. I couldn't be more proud, couldn't be more happy.
Yes, sir.
We
know that. We know that. We know that for sure. Listen, I also see, so we have a few other people. If I'm not mistaken, Sean, I think a few other attendees have stepped into the room.
Okay, they're getting ready for 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting ready for 9 o'clock. So Sharifa said that, being on stage the first time is definitely a release. So she's in the building.
Hold on, is she in back of me?
Is she? I don't know.
Who's in back of me? Who is that? Hey, LaShawna, how are you doing? Okay. You weren't here last night. Oh, she missed it. It's okay. You're here now.
Wow, okay.
That's
I
right.
want to send a quick
How
shout out to Shauna in the back there.
are you feeling? I'm awesome. Happy to be in the building? Awesome. Come up here real quick. Come up here real quick. Let's see. Who's in the building? Let's see. Listen, guys, I promise you, when it comes to the stage, I share it. When it comes to the camera, I share it. It's not about me. Hey,
Junior, where you at?
Shauna.
How are you?
I'm phenomenal, Shauna. I could be more phenomenal, but if I was in the room, But don't worry, later will be greater, like I told Shan. Okay. So don't worry about it. Yeah.
He hit right now. He's under the belt.
It's all good.
Tell people who you are, what you do.
My name is LaShawna Warren. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I support women in their journey towards freedom through movement. I am a brand that supports women in the way of love, freedom through giving you the opportunity to express yourself in a multitude of ways. I have a community of women who support each other, and I'm so excited to be here.
We're excited to have
Brooklyn is in the building.
Brooklyn next to Harlem, right? Let's go. Come on. Stop playing games. We in Myrtle Beach too, so you already know what we're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's not a game. It's not a game, guys. Listen, if you're the kind of person who's trying to build your business and you're wondering like why you don't have the kind of support that you would like to have within your community, within your framework, within your so-called support system, you might want to look around and see where you can get the support, where you can get the camera, where you can get on stage. And this is definitely one of those places.
Definitely
is.
No,
Mr. B, are you ready? I think this will be the last commercial break. We'll come back real quick, tighten up, and we'll get the room ready for the launch. Let's grow. So I want you to just imagine, what would your life look like and your business look like if you could put a zero behind everything that you sell right now? Pass that down. Let them feel that beautiful thing right there. What would it look like if you could add a zero to your price? Everything that you do. In order to do that, you have to add a zero to you first. So I'm going to give you 10 ways to do it. I've only got 20 minutes, but I'm going to give you 10 ways to do it. First, I want you to look at your name. Realistically, how could you present your name in a better way? How could it sound better? How could you make it pop? I know a lot of people with huge names like Tom Cruise. So I want you to think, how could you pop more if you presented your name differently? What would that look like? And then image. how could you present yourself a little bit different, maybe more distinguished, so that when people thought of you, they saw an image in their mind? What I want you to do is I want you to really think about the competency that you bring to the game. What do you really bring to the marketplace? A lot of people have an education in one thing, but then they say they want to do something else. They'll watch somebody on YouTube, and because they watch them and they seem to be making an impact, they want to change their whole story, change their whole repertoire, and become that person. And what happens when you do that is you become inauthentic. You're no longer authentic. And you're trying to bring someone else's expertise out of you, but you don't know what that person went through to get that expertise. And now you're not speaking in your gift or your expertise. So you lose your momentum when you do that. You lose your impact. You lose your sweet spot. And now you're a stranger on a strange island talking about a strange topic. And that's why people look at you like you're strange. And when you ask for money, they really look at you strange. 5W framework. If you want to take your money to the next level, you got to reevaluate some things. It's not doing something different. It's doing something better. So the first W, who? Simple. Who do you do what you do for? What do you really do? Where do you do it? When do you do it for your ideal client in their lifetime? For God's sakes, why do you do what you do, man?
All right, guys, welcome back to Breakfast with the Brand. If you've enjoyed the show so far, put some flames in the chat. Shan, it's been absolutely phenomenal. Let me say that. Getting to meet the people, right? Getting to speak with the people has been phenomenal. When you're ready, let's come back out. Let's close the show off. I know you have to get ready for the event, the big
Oh
event.
yeah. Oh yeah. We on mute right now.
I see.
Right.
I
We
see
on
you
mute right
adjusting.
now.
You're adjusting
Yeah.
the mic there. Yeah.
We about to get. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy in about 25 minutes. Yeah. We about to go crazy in here. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Nice.
like if just get ready, guys. If you don't like it, last night was something, right? But I promise you, last night was not the end all be all. It was the kind of like the hors d'oeuvre, right? Like the beginning of the beginning. We're gonna have some real fun. We're gonna have some phenomenal guests, and we're gonna close out as strong as we did yesterday. And then tomorrow is gonna be absolutely transformational. That's a guarantee.
Definitely is. And of course, we have all of our flames coming in from the onlookers. So for the people in the mastermind right now, you have multiple flames coming to you right now. So I know the energy in the room has to be off the chain. I already know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see Shatasha smile all the way from here. I can I can see it all the way from here. So I know the energy in the room is absolutely phenomenal. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've definitely enjoyed hearing from the people in the room. I don't know if there's anybody else who's now arriving that we want to sort of highlight.
Nope, we're gonna let them come in and we're gonna wrap it up because we gotta tighten up. We gotta tighten up, switch the scenery around, and
Yeah,
that's it, guys.
definitely.
If you missed this one, don't play games and get on the next thing smoking. Right? So get on the next thing smoking. I'm not even sure if we set a date for it, but make sure you register and have your ticket because we will not have unlimited capacity. I don't want it to be huge. I want it to be intimate. I want it to be compact. There's a reason why we call it mastermind.
That's right. That's right. So Shan, before we sort of close off, what is the number one thing you want to tell to the people looking right now?
The number one thing that I want to tell people that are watching, that are not here, is that the question?
Yes, that's the question.
You could have been here. You should have been here. Like you could have been here. You should have been here, right? And if you knew what was going to happen, you would have been here, right? I want to be very straight about this, right? The real thing is that we all have money for what we want to have money for. We all have money for what we want to have money for, and your success is based on your decisions, not your intentions, right? Your
Right.
success is based on your decisions, not your intentions. There was times when I didn't have it, found it, felt like I couldn't get it, but had to. The only reason why I'm able to sit at the head of the table is because I made critical decisions. And those critical decisions were based on where I wanted to go for my family and the people that I lead, right? It was never about me. However, when I was alone, when I was sitting at home in the 1-bedroom apartment, thinking about how I was going to make it work, didn't have the bank, everything was in red. Everything was in red. Bank accounts was in red. My eyes was red, right? My face was red. And I'm super mad about everything around me. I knew that I had to make some critical decisions to make some critical changes. And then I had to take some critical actions behind those critical decisions. And critical investments were a part of that. Critical investments in myself. When I say critical investments, I'm talking about 6-7 years where nobody knew me. And I was just in school, deep, heavy, hitting books, buried under curriculum, buried under bills, buried under hours on a job. I understand what it takes, and some people don't. I am a conduit to show you what it takes. And if I say it takes you swimming to Myrtle Beach, it might take you swimming to Myrtle Beach. And if there's a better way than swimming, like flying, like carpooling, listen. We got people who drove 10 hours to be here. We got people who drove 10 hours to be here, people who drove 15 hours to be here. Success is not based on excuses. That's what I have to say for the people that are not in the room. We wish you were here, and we hope to see you next time. Let's grow. We wish you were here and hope to see you next time. And we're going to give you an offer. We're going to give you an offer and an opportunity. How about that? We're going to give you something early, an early bird preferred rate, not a discount, because you don't want a discount on your success. Listen, so honestly, just 1 second, Mr. B, before you leave, before we lead out. Would you rather have $600,000 or $60,000? Put it in the chat. I can't even see the chat right now. But would you rather have $600,000 or 60? What about the people in back of me? You want 600 or 60? 600. You want 600 or 60? Nobody wants the discount on success. Why do people ask for a discount on the rate? Why do people ask for a discount on the investment in themselves? They do not want a discount on the success. Don't ask for a discount on the investment. Let's grow on that note. Thank you.